Hello, my name is Chris. I am the Railroad Reseller. If you like reselling and reselling content, please hit the like button, subscribe to this channel. We continue to grow, and it's all because of you and your efforts. And comment below. Let me know what's going on with your sales, your situation. What are you into? What kind of reselling are you into? What kind of stuff do you like to resell? Let me know. So, what I really want to talk about today is misinformation. I've told you recently, not too far from me, that there's been a lot of flooding, a lot of problems. Hurricane Helene really caused a lot of issues for people in my area or not too far from me. Like I said, personally, I'm fine, okay? Um, I'm just trying to help as many people as possible in my area. I'm not physically able, so I'm trying to help in other ways by distributing information of legitimate ways of helping people. And that's what I really want to talk about today. It got me realizing that so much of this stuff I see so much right at this minute. Uh, uh, and I know exactly what it is. It's misinformation. Now there's other words for it. There's other terms for it. And this is what got me aggravated. I even posted on my own Facebook that there's more money in lying than there is telling the truth. I can tell you that. I could tell you a bunch of stuff and really get you hyped up like a bunch of sugar does to, a 4-year-old. And, you could go buy all this junk and make all, I'm going to make all this money. And he said this and that and the other. And 6 months later, you're like, that guy really shafted me. That guy really did me wrong. And that's not what I'm going to do here. I'm not here to provide you misinformation. But there's so many people that are just looking for clicks, okay? They're just looking for views. They're just looking for whatever it takes to get you to smash the subscribe button. Smash it. And they'll tell you anything. They'll tickle your ears. But I'm not a tickle your type fella. And like I said, there's so much misinformation and resale that goes on. And I want to make it clear to you. The process, the real process is just as clear as crystal. It's just keep it simple, folks. But I'm going to go into more things that are told to you that are misinformation that just aren't true. And you've got to really be able to pick through what is important to you, what is important to growing your business, and what's just there to tickle your ears. We'll go over some what solds, and then we'll come back and talk to you some more about this. Okay, let's go over some things that sold. Sold a Generation Kill here. Got some DVDs over this weekend at a yard sale for 50 cents, and this was in them. About $15 plus shipping on 50 cents. Another thing for about $14 plus shipping. I sold The Never Ending Story in this clamshell, Warner Brothers. It has to be this type of clamshell to get this type of money. This is the older, this has been the version you would have gotten if you'd went to the library back in the day. Got 3 for $1 on this. I got some other VHS I wanted. So anyway, $14 plus shipping. Sold this hooks and irons hat. We got, I think, about $13 plus shipping on this. This is brand new at a yard sale. I didn't even know anything about it, and I still don't know anything about it. But I thought it was a neat looking hat. Paid $2 for it. Sold this auto car hat. Where I work at Volvo Trucks. We used to build the auto car. So I thought this was neat. So anyway, got a little bit over $12 plus shipping on the auto car hat. Sold Devil Without a Cause, the Kid Rock cassette, about $6 plus shipping on Kid Rock. Sold Utah Utes here. This is a 4XL shirt here. It's Under Armour. We got $19 and something plus shipping on that. Finally, So this is a Houston Texans shirt, Nike dry fit. It is a extra large, a little over $13 plus shipping on the Houston Texans shirt. So, in my opinion, there's three levels of misinformation. And like I said, I don't really hold back on what I'm getting ready to say. The first one is just blatant lying or trying to steal from you or cheat you or manipulate you or whatever. That's the first brand of misinformation. Call it for what it is. Let me give a couple examples. There's been before. I'm sure this person still peddles their $99 box of remote controls. Let me tell you something in the reselling world. One of the easiest things to test is a remote control. If there was such great remote controls in this box that's for 99 bucks, the individual would do it themselves. Because like I say, all you have to do with the remote control to test it is literally turn the thing on your phone, the camera, be in a dark room, have your batteries put in, bing, 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 bing. It's lit up. So I think the $99 thing is just a scam. They get a bunch of them. They probably have somebody, some warehouse, some retailer kind of pitch every remote they get. They don't go to something to the side, and then they sell them to you. 99 bucks, usually probably a newer reseller. You know, somebody's looking to build their inventory very quickly, which I 100% advise against. Do not desire to build your inventory very quickly. Start slow, build, build, build. Do not, I want to have 1,000 items. I got to buy this Amazon pallet. I got to buy this storage unit because you are going to lose your butt. And I don't, if you don't want to hear that, don't hear it. Okay, that's fine. But that's the first level. There's also some people on Whatnot that are very sketchy. There was one that he's had multiple eBay accounts shut down. He's had all kinds of problems and stuff, but he still sells on Whatnot. And he's been known to pawn his junk off on Whatnot. Be very watchful of his junk. That's the line. Then there's the second level, which is a whole lot less. That was the extreme one I just gave you. The less one is the people that have to pump their own sponsors. So most of the sponsors they pump probably pretty decent stuff that can help you, but at the end of the day, they make money off those clicks. They make money off that stuff. Some of that stuff isn't the greatest. They may push something to sell at you that you really don't need. Let's talk about, like, say, thermal printers here. Okay. If you've been selling eBay probably 6 months or more and you sell on a daily basis and stuff, and you don't have a thermal printer, go buy you a thermal printer. I don't care what brand you buy. I would tell you to do your due diligence, do some research and stuff like that. When I bought my thermal printer in 2018, there was really only two brands. There was Rollo and Dino. There's only two brands, and I just went with Rollo. And my Rollo still sits here 6 years later, never a problem. What I had to do, I had to change off laptops. So I did call them. Their technical support did everything for me. They actually take over the laptop, did the setup for me. Rollo's fine, but it's about a couple $100. So if you want to buy something cheaper, there are cheaper options out there. Rollo's not paying me, so you take my Rollo advice for what you want to, okay? Mine's done well. Okay, but there are certain sponsors out there. They sponsor their stuff. Like I say, most of it, I haven't heard of a sponsor that's too horrible outside of Supply Hut that has screwed some people. So, take that. But I bought from Supply Hut. And I've even bought from Supply Hut since some of the testimony. My thing with Supply Hut hasn't been too bad. But if you read some of their reviews, a lot of people's had problems. So take that with that. There's lying. There's somewhat misinformation. And the final misinformation that's out there is stuff that dates itself. Okay. Right now it's October, so I could tell you go buy Halloween stuff. Go list everything Halloween, Halloween, Halloween. You could not watch this video till March, and Halloween may not be the best thing for you to list. Or there may be a movie that just came out. Let's say Deadpool movie. And I'm telling you, man, this Deadpool video game is really rocking. You know, I just got one and sold it. Like, they sell for like, Deadpool sells for like $200 right now. And it's rocking, yada, yada. I can say Deadpool this, Deadpool that. And the information just times out. That's also misinformation, but that's not the content provider's problem that the information just kind of timed out. The market does shift. You have, if one thing you do, and anything I even say, as somebody who 100% wants to give you excellent information, please research everything I say. And if I tell you something wrong, please call me out. We're going to go over the last final solds. We'll wrap this thing up, and we'll go from there. Okay, let's go over some things that sold. I always say check your free box, because you just never know what's going to be in your free box. This is a in the 70s Joe Namath, Franklin football. This was in the free box. Looks pretty darn good considering its age. Got over a little bit over $14 plus shipping. This is good little football to toss around, and of course it's football season. So anyway, bought a bunch of ink recently, so you may see some ink quite a bit from time to time now. But anyway, HP ink here, $16 plus shipping on the ink. I paid $50 for the entire box. The box is a big old box full of ink, so some ink is better than others. So it's just all about, scanning the barcode to find out which is better than which. Sold Sonic here, Unleashed. A little bit over $9 plus shipping on Sonic Unleashed. Sold this Van Heusen black shirt here. This would have been $1 a day pickup. This is pretty much a large tile. I think it's a 16, 36, 37. Like I say, you're looking at a large tile here. $10, around $9-10 plus shipping. Sold this Hawaiian shirt. Yes, you can still sell Hawaiian looking shirts. Floral, new with tags. I think it's about $12 plus shipping on this. Sold. This may have been another sold but got returned, so maybe we're doing it a second time. But anyway, these shorts, Polo Ralph Lauren. I think $13 plus shipping on these. These were $1 a day pickup on a Sunday. So in summary, it's this. Why am I harping on misinformation and stuff like that? It's because misinformation hurts. It hurts people. It puts things at risk. Now, in the case of reselling, the misinformation just causes loss of money. Okay? And that misinformation, especially if you're just stealing something by trying to sell something that's not worth anything and trying to push it off as a person can make money, that's stealing. Okay? You can call it whatever you want to. I provided a product for them. I didn't make any guarantees. That's stealing. That's what it is. You do, and you wouldn't make any money off of it. That's why you push it off on these people, is because you wouldn't make any money off of it. Misinformation is not a good thing. If you can't provide anything but misinformation, get out of the business, and I definitely, from a YouTuber content, will not have anything to do with anybody that I believe pushes a flood of misinformation. We all make mistakes. We all say things that aren't exactly right. And like I say, if you think I've said something wrong before in the past, by all means, please call me out. Please let me know. I'll be the first one to tell you I make mistakes. I say wrong things. It's not intentional. I definitely don't do it to hurt you, hurt your business. I'm here to help you make money, and like I said, now as far as the things that I offer, the stores below, if you want to buy something you need, please by all means consider that. And I do actually offer a monthly membership. Now, what would you get in that monthly membership? Because I have never spoken about that. Here's what you'd get in that monthly membership. Say you're a reseller, okay? Non-resellers, I don't know why you would join. You must love my beautiful face or lack of hair or something. But as a reseller, here's what you would get in my monthly membership. If you want someone to look at your store for store review, I will more than look at your store for store review, okay? Also, if you are a YouTube content creator, I would more than look at stuff like your thumbnails, your content, anything like that. Anything you need, say you're thinking about a buy. And you say, hey, Chris, what would this be a good buy or something? I'll give you my opinions and stuff like that. I'll do that anyway. Most of that I would do even without that. But what I'll say under the membership type thing, I would definitely be quicker to respond and give you my insights on stuff, what I would do. I'm probably eventually, if I would get multiple members, only have one at this time. I would make specific videos just for the membership. I do coin collect some on my own, and I would love to have the videos on coin collecting, but that stuff wouldn't probably do a lot of viewing in the reselling world. But I think there's money to be made in some things. I could talk about individual things that specific items I think you can make good money on. But I don't want to do that in the scope of reselling videos because if you do a certain topic, you end up closing so many people. I did a video one time on like a Hot Wheels and stuff, and I did a specific Hot Wheels video. I've done videos on just specific like stuff items you should pick up clothing wise. Those videos always perform early because you shut out a people group. But in a membership situation, I would be able to talk about those things. I've rambled long enough. What I'm saying is, do your own research. Anything I say, research it. Anything anyone else says, research it. Realize at the end of the day on the big channels, pay attention to when they say it's a viewer sale or stuff that they're getting to their viewers. You probably won't be able to sell the stuff they sell to their viewers. Thanks for watching. Have a great week. Like, comment, subscribe as always.